Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Better Call Saul. Oh, it's been a while. This is one of the shows where when I had my break for COVID, I've really been itching to get back to this, but we are finally back. Of course, for you guys, we just had an episode last week, but I recorded that episode in the middle of December. It is now, well, the end of December, actually. It's December 30th when I'm recording this. But, yeah. Also, I got this Breaking Bad shirt for Christmas. It's great. I love it. So, anywho, thought it'd be appropriate to wear as we come back to Better Call Saul. Last time on Better Call Saul, we had Black and Blue. Okay, let me try to remember. I remember the boxing. I remember that Jimmy and Howard were boxing. And Howard has a PI tracking Jimmy, everything he does. I can't remember if last episode had Lalo. I think it did. I think that was the episode where we saw Lalo in Germany, scoping out Werner's widow and scoping out his house as well. So, yeah. I think that was last episode. That makes sense. So, as for other stuff, I don't remember what Kim was doing last episode, but I don't know. The main thing was Lalo and Howard, so yeah. With that said, why don't we just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Better Call Saul? Here we go.
Here she is.
Oh my God. Kimmy. Really?
Kim?
What is going on with you? A thief.
Hmm.
You know better than this, Kim. I'd say I'm disappointed, but that doesn't even begin to cover it.
Aren't you the fucking drunk
What
mom?
happens now? 35.
It's really not necessary.
Well, this is...
Eh.
I can give you $13 right now, and we'll come back with the rest.
Ma'am, really. It's fine.
There's a good guy right here.
You've been very, very kind.
Nip it in the bud.
Okay.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Damn. It's a
Here.
fucking scam.
Hey, relax. You got away with it.
Nebraska. Huh, that's where Saul ends up. Interesting. A little more insight into Kim, definitely. Now, did they plan that, or was it just she's actually okay with it? Hey, Howard.
In a land where dollar bills are falling off the trees on a dreamer's holiday.
I could actually use something like that. My shoes get dusty. Although it's really not... It's not just the tips. I need the whole shoe. Quite the place he's got.
Hi.
Oh, is this Howard's wife?
Didn't you say something about replacing the mattress out there?
It's fine.
Or are they not sharing a room?
That is for you.
Damn. That's fucking
Thanks.
epic.
We should talk about the Abramson fundraiser
Is that coming up?
next Friday.
Aww. There goes
Can't believe
peace.
it's been a whole year.
How do you want to handle it?
Well, however you want. You could go, or I could go. Or, if it's easier, we could both go.
I'll go.
Sure. Probably for the best.
I'm having dinner with the Appels tonight, so you've got the house to yourself.
Tell them I said hello.
I will.
Well, that was fucking sad.
I couldn't get a good angle through the window, but I counted 4, maybe 5 stacks. I'd say somewhere in the ballpark of 20 grand. I'm not a lawyer, but is there any reason he'd need that much cash in the normal course of business?
No legitimate reason.
Well, doesn't he have renovations to do? Granted, why wouldn't you write a check? It's something. It's just that's more than just the normal pattern. So, oh, this was directed by Giancarlo Esposito.
All right.
That's different.
How we doing? I don't know. I guess my skin's a little dry where you put that stuff on, but otherwise.
Oh, he didn't go to a real doctor. He just.
Are you sure you
used
enough?
You know, a human
Absolutely. I cannot wait to be done with all of this. I hear you. You know, I read somewhere that vets are even more depressed than lawyers.
Depressed? No. I love being a vet.
It's all this extra shit.
Look over there. See that? That's what it's all about.
He's an actual
Animals
vet.
in my life.
Oh, so you're closing up shop?
Yep. Leaving town. Once I sell my little black book, it's gonna be all animals all the time.
Black Buck?
Yeah, keys to the kingdom. You know, you call me up, you're looking for a someone. Keep all my someones in here.
Oh. All right, yeah. I think we found the Zodiac killer.
No.
Well, I'm not keeping
What?
my contacts in plain English.
What did that say?
Best quality vacuum.
Oh! Oh, that's important that we see that.
You think?
Did you see how many people he had in that book? I mean, he's raking it in, day out. It's passive income, minimal risk. I can't believe he's walking away from that.
I don't know, man. You didn't see him patching up Nacho back in the day.
Oh my God.
What?
What? Whoa. Now that's dilated. Oh man, so he's got the card for best quality vacuum.
Your client, who has, let's call it a checkered past, was pulled over for a clear violation of traffic.
Oh, it's Cliff.
And found in possession of a
God, for a second that looked like Walt.
This is what this is all about. According to Officer Connell's report, this is the reason Joshua Holcomb was pulled over. New Mexico Statute 66-3-846, driving with an obstructed window. This morning, I did an informal survey of the courthouse parking lot, and by my count, over a third of the vehicles had something similar hanging from their rearview mirrors. I believe your car was one of them, Your Honor.
No.
So, unless you and 47
that's
of our
not
colleagues
Jeff.
have outstanding tickets, I'd argue that this statute is not regularly enforced.
We're closed.
Francesca?
Oh, it's Kim.
Oh, Kim. Hi.
Whoa.
Come on in.
Thanks.
It's good to see you.
You too. Jimmy was so thrilled when you said you would work for him again.
Now
So
how?
far, so good. It's no Wexler McGill. They're still working in the back.
It
Okay.
sure does look
God,
nice in
look
here.
at this place.
I'm going for a vibe that's professional and refined, but still, you know, inviting.
Oh, it's definitely inviting. It's
Boy, this just reflects Francesca's moods. She's still happy, still hopeful. But what we see in Breaking Bad, it's not the same Francesca.
I've also got a pair of water features coming
Wow.
for Serenity.
wow, Francesca, you really have an eye.
This'll go down well with the
Still a work in
junkies.
progress. Can I ask, are you registered anywhere?
That is so sweet. No, it was all very low key. We have everything we need.
I think I married at a courthouse.
Well,
Which honestly is very
Yeah, you
apt.
too.
again.
Have a good night, Francesca.
Something has to happen to Kim, I think, that Francesca gets that sour.
Well, this could work, right?
No, our guy has more of a curl on the end.
Oh, that's right.
Nothing matters.
Kim, hey.
Hey, everyone.
We started late because someone took forever to get the equipment.
I don't control and they do inventory.
Hey, I'm playing a man of substance, am I not? What? I see him as a man of means, of style.
No,
What are they
these
doing?
are just stills, Lenny. Just keep it simple.
Cliff called them up-and-coming organizations, and, yeah.
Wow.
Cliff thinks I have a good shot.
They're a good shot. You have more than a shot. They're gonna love you on sight.
The only thing is, the lunch is on D-Day.
So, what? You don't have to be there on the day. Was Eisenhower on Omaha Beach? No.
D-Day. The day against Howard, isn't it? Wow. Meanwhile, in a very not Breaking Bad location, should I guess? This has to be in Europe, right? You think that's fun at all? Chopping wood? Bet it gets you into fucking good shape. It's not like you can hold back on that swing. Oh, wait a minute.
Guten Tag.
Ah!
Guten Tag.
Lalo!
Privatgelände.
Oh, he's ready on the axe.
Do I know you?
Oh, this is one of the guys.
I don't think we've officially met.
You brought an axe to a gunfight. And Lalo's a ninja. And ninjas like trees! Oh, well, I went in. Look at Lalo just, like, taking his time. Like, he's not that perturbed by it. Oh!
Who are you?
Oh, he hit him with the blunt end.
How did you find me? Margaret. Margaret Ziegler.
Man, he got fucking
What have you
hit.
done to her?
Man, you never see Lalo like this. Oh! Ah.
Carajo.
Nah.
You broke one of my ribs.
Nah. Did he have a razor blade behind that? How did he do that? Yeah, I don't think I don't think this is the clientele for this place. Oh.
Can we sidebar in the law library?
Oh, the toilet.
I'm not gonna make a habit of this.
Of course not.
right?
Absolutely. No.
She has to be a voice.
Speaker, and let me hear.
Thing is, she's lost her dial-in instructions. I'm just looking everywhere and can't find them.
I'd be happy to help you with that. It's very important to us that all the class members are fully looped in. What's your mother's name?
Yeah, she's not
Marnie
comfortable.
Stuber, 842159.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Writing on the back of the hand. I miss being able to do that. I never really have an occasion to do it anymore.
Whoa, stop! No, wait, don't turn around. Finish what you're doing.
Yeah.
Finish.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, where are you going? Clean up on aisle 9.
You clean it up.
Steady.
Friend, how much did he drink?
Stretch thin. You got guys at the lawyers, the garage, Varga's upholstery shop.
Your point?
Seems to me the most obvious place to pull from is Alameda Street.
My guys stay on Alameda.
Alameda is a long shot.
Boss has a problem. He knows how to reach me. If you have a problem, I'm right here.
No. Yeah, come on, big man. Tyrus has definitely always been more bark than bite. Which is ironic, because he doesn't actually talk that much.
Want to know the star closest to Earth? Huh? Tell me.
Okay. Yeah,
It's the sun.
he's got guys
Right.
protecting his family.
Hi,
Fucking
Papa.
Tyrus.
Hey,
Of course he
girl.
would have friggin'...
You ready for some stargazing?
Of course he would have people there.
Oh, it's Leo the lion. I see him. There's his head.
There you go.
What's that underneath? The really bright one. Is it a planet?
You know what? That might just be Jupiter.
Wow.
I can actually...
Jupiter is my favorite. Did you know
Jupiter
it's
is
the
actually
largest
visible in the
planet
night sky
our
right
solar
now.
system? It's called a gas giant.
Ooh. That's not very nice.
Pop, Pop. It's not that kind of gas.
Oh, my mistake.
Aww.
But
The only constellation I can really see in the night sky right now is Orion. Orion also looks like he has a bit of a penis growing, but it's neither here nor there, I guess. Can't deal with this, man. Can't deal with Mike shit. Why does this feel like a quiet night before the chaos?
Here's to tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, they're at HHM. Oh, God.
Hey, you got this. All right, today is our day. Victory in Santa Fe, victory in Albuquerque.
Oh, they're going to be
Sounds good.
split up.
Don't worry about anything except for your pitch, okay?
Oh, that's the guy.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
What happened to his arm? Uh-oh. Jimmy left.
Shit! I know! But hey,
I mean, I don't even know what they're doing.
Wait, if I hadn't seen him...
we're gonna pull the plug, and we are going to live to fight another day.
Postpone D-Day.
What other day? And we'll figure it out. I promise, okay? Just go.
Just do your thing in Santa Fe, and we'll regroup when you get home tonight.
Jimmy, you shouldn't have fucking called. She can't let it go.
It happens today.
Oh god, you're not supposed to U-turn! That's a really good shot. That's not good. No! No! Okay. Alrighty. Oh boy. You cannot postpone D-Day. Even though you should. You really should. I think this is it. And especially too, because we're pretty much hitting mid-season. I think shit has to go down now. I think this is where, which that happened in season 5 of Breaking Bad, The middle of season 5 is the death of Mike, And this is D-Day. And isn't it something that in this episode they found the best quality vacuum card? I don't know what they're doing. I cannot infer what they are doing. I can't infer what they are doing. I cannot figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. But I mean, obviously this is D-Day against Howard, But the other thing is Howard may be ready. Hold on, there's something on my shirt. Trying to get it off. There we go. Howard may be ready because he's got the PI. Granted, I don't know. I don't think the PI would be able to figure out, what they're doing behind closed doors, But I guarantee that PI was able to get into their, house and figure out, find all the plans and stuff they're doing. So Howard could be ready. Howard could be ready. And the other part to this that I feel, again, will have to come back and tie, because there's no way they cannot tie these things together, but I just don't know how. Lalo. How? I don't even know how, but I feel like it has to. Something has to happen. Something has to happen with Lalo. Something has to happen with Lalo. And they set up that he could go after Jimmy again. I don't know why. I don't know what purpose it would serve. But, why in the final season would one of the big villains not go for the protagonist? I don't know. But we'll have to find out. We also started this episode with another scene of young Kim, which was interesting. So, okay. So, alright, they fooled me there. Because, okay, there's the question... Alright, there's the question of, was this their plan? I don't think so. Or did Kim just steal something and it's only after that the mom was like, alright, good job, I don't know. It seems a bit too risky for it to have not been a plan, I don't know. But honestly, I mean, in the last time we got, young Kim, we saw, she didn't get in the car with the drunk driver. And if I remember correctly, I think that was the same episode that she and Jimmy got married, or they were planning to get married. That's when she brought up the idea of getting married. So, the parallel is that at the beginning, she didn't get in the car with the drunk driver, but at the end, she did. Because while she never seemed to approve of, what her mother did, the temptation of Jimmy is too strong for her. And that's always been the thing, is that it's the temptation. Jimmy can do it and just do it, Jimmy can do it and be like, oh yeah, that's a thing I do. Whereas Kim she's always tempted. There's always this rush of ecstasy when she does it, Not that there probably isn't for Jimmy, but Jimmy's he's done this all his life, He's slipping Jimmy. You would think the slip is your ally, but I was born in the slip, molded by it. That's literally it, is that Jimmy is so entrenched in scams, whereas Kim is not. Kim, it's only been this tantalizing thing for her, And she's addicted to it, but it's basically the difference of an alcoholic and a functioning alcoholic. Jimmy is a functioning alcoholic, Kim is not, Jimmy is a functioning scammer, and Kim is not. And maybe that scene is early signs. Like, I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's that I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting from the opening scene. And maybe you guys can help me out on that a little bit. But I'm not entirely sure what I'm getting from the opening scene. And I think that's mainly because I'm not sure, was this a plan by the mother for her to steal that? Or was it or did they just happen to get out of it, She wasn't actually mad at Kim for it, I don't know. But yeah. And then we got the scene with Howard and his wife. That was sad. That's like watching Mon Mothma's house life in Andor, It's like Howard clearly wants to... He's trying to make amends, you know, and with the therapy, he's really, really trying. But I don't think she's willing to give him the time of day, you know? Like, he made this whole cup of coffee with peace on it. Dumped it into a cup, into a thermos, and left. And it's like, oh. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like they're not even sleeping in the same bed, you know, in the same bed together. So that's not great. But yeah, that was kind of sad. I mean, honestly, that's the thing, is you really do, even when Howard does some things, and it's very minor, but it's when he does some things, you know, I don't know, you sympathize with Howard, you know? Because even the stuff like when he's going against Jimmy with Chuck, he has every right and reason to do so, you know? Because he was caught up in the McGill brother, you know, civil war, whereas, you know, Chuck was trying to disbar Jimmy. And you understand why Chuck was doing that, and you also rooted for Jimmy because he was the protagonist, you know? That was such a complicated thing, but that's why, you know, for all sides, you know, Jimmy, Kim, Chuck, and Howard, you sympathize with all four of them, and you understand all four of them, and now Howard is being targeted, you know? He's being targeted like this, and it's not right. That's not right. And yeah, he's got the PI, and he's seeing some things. So, I like how they do explain that the vet is going to leave. Because, yeah, honestly, only now do I realize, like, oh yeah, if this vet was still around during Breaking Bad, Walt would have absolutely gone to him at some point, you know? Like, there would have been something where Walt had to go to him specifically, you know? In the same way that Jimmy has to go to him, you know? So yeah, so the vet's going to be selling his little black book, and he's going to peace out. And I assume, you know, that black book with all of his contacts and everything, that has to be worth a fortune to somebody, you know? That has to be worth a fortune. Then all you got to do is take $125,000 and go to Best Quality Vacuum. Although, if there's nothing else, there's honestly no reason for him to do that, you know? Like, he's not under any suspicion. He probably wouldn't even need Ed's help, you know? But I don't know. But there we have Jimmy, and Kim. I keep saying Jim just because of Kim, just because their names are too similar. But Jimmy and Kim have seen the card, but they don't know what it does yet. They don't know what that card is actually for. I also like to... I'm pretty sure what they were showing was the book was also in code, which makes sense, you know? But yeah, Lalo. We had Lalo talking with one of the builders. I don't remember which builder that was specifically. It definitely wasn't Kai, the smartass, but yeah, it's just it's just a big German dude with an axe, you know? That's terrifying. So, like, you already show this dude's physicality by just having him chopping wood and stuff, you know? And then yeah, honestly, at first I was like, oh, maybe Lalo's playing up his injury a little bit, but no, I don't think you play that up, you know? I don't think you play up getting hit by a really strong German with the blunt end of an axe, you know? But Lalo was able to overcome that. Now, I didn't see, it looked like it just had the card, but did it actually show that it was a card and like a razor blade that he was able to use? Because otherwise, that's a really sharp card. I don't know. So, but Lalo did overcome him, and yeah, he's looking for proof. What was Fring building? So, we had Francesca having to make her first false call, which was interesting. And yeah, just seeing that and then going back in, and the dude is just pissing, and that dude pissed for a long time, but he's just pissing in the, you know, fountain thing that she had picked out. It's like, all right, this is the start of Bitter Francesca. And yeah, they're going to have to overhaul that place. Which is interesting that they start off with such a different design, and to see how that will then become Saul's office that we see in Breaking Bad. One thing I do pick up on, though, is that one difference is in the reception room, is that she is walled off. She is completely walled off from the clients, which I bet is her choice. I bet that is her choice, you know? Like in this one, it's just her desk is in that room with all the other people. I'm pretty sure she is going to wall all of that off to stay away from them, you know? So yeah, but this is definitely the start of Bitter Francesca, but we'll have to see how far that goes. And then we had the moment with Mike and his family, and it's too much, man. It's too much. Tugging at my heartstrings, man. Can't deal with that. And it makes me sad, you know, having recently finished my rewatch of Breaking Bad and seeing, you know, yeah, Mike's family, you know, Stacy and Kaylee, they will never know what happened to him, you know? So one day he was at the park, and then he disappeared, and that was that. He's gone. And it's the same thing, you know, they will never get the closure for that in the same way, you know, that, was it Anita? I think that was her name a couple seasons back, where she just lost her husband. He was just gone forever, you know? And the driver that Hector killed, you know? So yeah, so all that's sad, but it was still a very good moment. And yeah, and the whole thing, man, fucking Tyrus, I don't know how Tyrus, you know, makes it as far as he does. He always has the wrong decisions, you know? But it's like, oh, well, we gotta, you know, we're stretched thin, so why don't we take the people out away from your family? And it's like, go fuck yourself. Are you kidding me? Like, it's just, that's like really stupid. That's like really stupid to say to him. Like, are you kidding me? And Tyrus, like, I feel like Tyrus never, like, realizes that he needs to be afraid of Mike, because Tyrus never changes, you know? Tyrus never changes, but he always has this look like, yeah, whatever, I can take you on, old man. And it's always like, no, you can't, Tyrus. And neither could Victor, you know? It's not just a Tyrus. But Victor, I feel like Victor understands, like I just gotta do my fucking job, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm inferring too much, but I don't know. Tyrus never has a good decision, you know? And it's just an interesting thing to watch, but yeah. And then, yeah, we are not going to postpone D-Day. Kim is going to head back to Albuquerque, and they are going to make sure that that this happens, you know? I don't know what they're doing, but it's something that'll incriminate Howard. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But yeah, very, very good episode. I'm glad to be back. This is one of the, of all the series I do right now, this is one of the big ones I've really been itching to get back to. But yeah, which is nothing against any of the other shows I'm watching, but this one I'm like, oh, we're in the final season. It's so good. I friggin' love this show. So yeah, it's good to be back. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Better Call Saul reactions, as well as another playlist for all of my Breaking Bad reactions if you want to go check those out. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.